to my YouTube channel. Please excuse the messy setup. It's only temporary. Currently having some work done, so a lot of my things have been bundled into this room. Anyway, I'm starting to post a little bit more frequently on here with more boxing related content. So if you're excited for that, please stay tuned and enjoy. Today I'm joined by Bobby Brennan, who's been putting his spare time to good use by helping out his community. And I'm going to talk to him a little bit about what he does and who he is. Please enjoy.
Okay. How you doing?
I'm all good, mate. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad, thanks.
Good, good.
Start off with, can you
Yep.
tell me a little bit about who you are?
So my name's Bobby Brennan. I'm an amateur boxer. I'm an elite amateur boxer. I've had about 45 fights or something as a kid, but a year ago, I was still working on like the building site, and it just wasn't for me at all. Like, and working all day, then training, it was just like I couldn't do it. So I just signed up to do like a PT course, one of them like online PT courses, just to become a normal personal trainer, really. And I started doing different stuff, and then I become a personal trainer for kids and adults with additional needs and disabilities, really. Um, because my brother's got additional needs. I literally did like a little session with him, posted it on Facebook, and yeah, the video went crazy. I was getting lots of good feedback and got loads of good messages, and people were like asking me like, "Oh yeah, I want to bring my son, I want to bring my daughter, I want to bring my friend," and I started doing that. And from there, I'd say 90% of the people I teach have got additional needs. And yeah, I love doing it. I do it all week now, so no more building site and just yeah, working at home. It's lovely. It's lovely stuff.
Well, when you're teaching the client, like, is it just that they saw the video that you put out and they've approached you, or do you have people you already knew that would be interested?
Sorry, say that again, mate.
Sorry, is the connection a bit dodgy?
Yeah, it's lagging a bit.
Hopefully we'll be able to make do. When it comes to like the clients you have, are they all just people that have approached you?
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, it's just like I get loads of messages throughout the week. I think still at the minute I'm getting like 10 messages per week, and it's a shame because I've got to put loads of people on a waiting list because there's only so many people throughout the day. And yeah, like people recommend me, and then the word gets around, and yeah, loads of people have been reaching out to me. Really, it's a shame at the minute because I can only do so many people, and I'm having to say no and put so many people on a waiting list. So hopefully, a bit of time, I'm gonna have my own place, gonna have more room. I can do multiple people at once, and that's the goal at the minute. But yeah, that's it's the struggle at the minute because I want to teach so many more people, I want to help so many more people, but I can't. So yeah, in time, hopefully, get a bigger place and start teaching loads more.
How many do you have at the moment?
At the moment, I'm doing about 40 a week. Um, like I said, about a year ago, I was doing like 4 days on the building site, and then I'd have a couple of days to do a couple of them. But it just started to get so busy, so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna start trying to do this full time and really push it. But yeah, 40 people a week at the minute, and well, it ranges, so it's going well. Managing to help quite a few people, but I just want to keep pushing it higher. Start getting like 100 people, 200 people a week, get group sessions in, and that's where I want to go really.
Do you just offer like one-to-ones or you do group sessions as well?
I don't do group sessions at the minute. It's just one to ones or two to ones at the minute. Because I feel like I can really connect with that person in that time, especially when they might have some extra requirements. I can fully invest all my energy into it. I'm in the process of planning group sessions. I'm just going to rent out a place for now. Um, Start doing some group boxing sessions. and stuff like that. I might even try do some like group homeschooling sessions, stuff like that. Really try really get some different stuff going, but I'm gonna really try and knuckle down with the group sessions once I've got my own place, and then get sessions running throughout the whole day. Lots of different ones like lady sessions, like homeschool sessions, additional needs sessions. Just really try to cover so everyone's included. Really.
Man, what do your like sessions include? What do you do for these people?
Well, it is so like different for each person. Like, oh, I can do a boxing session. Because I'm teaching people with additional needs. It's so like specific on them. One person is like I might be doing ball games with bits of boxing, helping their reactions, and just talking to them a bit more on a friendly basis. Another one, I might need to knuckle down on them a bit more because that's the only way they get moving. And I might be a bit stricter and we might be doing some weights. Or another one, I might have to do more of a soft approach and make it a bit more fun. You know what I mean? It's not like that's why it's. I don't call myself like a personal trainer. I don't like to because it's not like I'm building out a monthly plan and we're just lifting weights. It's so like so different and it goes so different from one person to another. So
And having to tailor
yeah.
having to tailor specific sessions to so many, I mean, you say you've got 40 clients at the moment to so many different people. Do you find there's any difficulties in it?
I'll, it was a bit different at the start because at the start I felt like I was a bit nervous because I was like obviously I've got the experience with my brother, but I didn't know I could really do it. I didn't really know like I don't know, just had the ability to be able to do it. As it went on, I started getting more experience, started teaching more different people. It's like it comes natural to me now. Um, each morning I'll just plan everyone's sessions for that day, um, and we'll just get on with them. Most of the time, I don't even the sessions I've planned. We don't even stick by it at all. It will go off something completely different. One of the kids might come. They might have had a crack at school, and that's the session plan out the window, and we're doing something completely different. That's what I like about it. It just comes natural because at the end of the day, there's no point trying to force something. Um, you want them to enjoy it as well. Because if they ain't gonna enjoy it, they ain't gonna get anything out of it. But yeah, so that's why it's not like standard personal training. It's just I'll go along with them, see how they're feeling, go along with my own sort of experience, and yeah, just go from there really.
Where would you like to take this sort of business you've created for yourself? Do you want to just keep growing it and growing it and growing it? Do you want like what do you want to do?
Keep growing it. Like I'm I'm reaching big, but in the next year or two, I want my own like facility where we're getting, like I said, so many sessions, different classes on the daytimes. I'm running my one to ones as well, and the goal is just to help as many people create as much of it, as much as a difference as I can. Because I can already people tell me I'm already making a bit of a difference, but I want it like on a big scale. I want loads of people coming to me weekly. I want big sessions. I want just as much of a big impact as possible because um, that's what I want really, and just see where it goes from there. Like a year ago, if you told me it would be where it is now, I'd say you're lying. So we just got to take a year at a time and just see where it goes really.
You grew up with a brother that's got additional needs. Is that where you'd say your desire to help so many people
Yeah,
is?
I'd, I'd say so, yeah, because I grew up with my brother. Obviously, my brother grew up with certain struggles, which some other kids don't exactly grow up with. And I've been the big brother to my brother Shay, and it's like when I uploaded that video and I seen such a positive reaction, I was kind of like a bit a bit shocked because that's normal to us, but a lot of people don't receive that sort of connection with their kids. Some people's kids who may have additional needs don't have that sort of like connection with someone or a big brother. So I was like, if I can be the big brother to Shay, I can be a big brother to so many other people, not just a personal trainer, not just someone who gets them fitter, but as a big brother. And that's why me and my clients we have that good connection because I use that connection I've got with Shay with them. So yeah,
do you find that treating them like you would say someone that doesn't have additional needs is something that they really need in their life, just to be seen as a normal, a normal person? Is that something?
Of 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 course, because like so many people like will see someone in a wheelchair, what, like any disability, and they'll feel like they almost have to approach them differently, like approach them differently in the sense where they're not like someone else. When people come to my session, I will chat to them like they're my mate who I go out with because there's no difference there. Um, so yeah, they need that sort of connection, and that's what builds a better connection, I think. Because if you're treating them like someone different, and it's not natural, and if it's not natural, then you ain't really gonna have a good connection. And if you ain't gonna have a good connection, you're not gonna get anywhere in the sessions. So yeah, like there's no reason not to treat them like anyone else anyway. So definitely.
And do you feel like you've got any clients currently that you've got that special, like a special connection with? You've got, or is it all of them?
All of them, we all have different connections because everyone's so different. But I could list so many people got good connections with, like Nathan. Me and Nathan, um, Nathan started a year ago, and he had like very limited movement in his right arm at all, and now we're getting his right arm up here. And throughout that time, he's been with me literally from probably like the first couple of weeks that I started, so about a year ago. And like, yeah, we're like we are mates. So it's like we are mates. People like Dennis, we have good banter every time it comes to the session. We catch up on our week like we're just going down the pub. You know what I mean? So that's what I like about them. That's what keeps them fresh, and that's what makes the sessions enjoyable. I look forward to going to the sessions, and I couldn't imagine not looking forward to going to them because then nothing good's gonna come from it. So if I'm looking forward to them, they're looking forward to them. What else do you want, really?
What do you feel the impact they have on you so far with the way your life's changed going from working on a construction site to where you are now?
Yeah. So they've had a big impact on me. Not just like the change of jobs, really. It's just like the way I see things. Obviously, I grew up with my brother Shay. Like I already sort of like was familiar with disabilities, additional needs, stuff like that. But there's such a wide range, um, a wide range of different requirements and just different personalities, and that's why I like it because everyone's got such a big different personality that comes in my gym, and it's it's really refreshing. Really, it's good to know all the different personalities. It's the way of teaching I've learned as well. Like I said earlier, like I've got to go into that session completely different from one person to another because someone might not work as well off being strict, and then someone might not do the work if I'm being too nice on them. So it's just learning as well, learning how people are different because they are so different. Everyone's the same, but they're so different at the same time. So yeah, it's just about learning really. I've learned so much, and obviously the change of career as well is a big thing for me because I hated that building site.
I think that's a story you hear pretty often. And speaking of impact, I saw a post you made that your business has won an award. Would you like to talk a little bit about that?
Oh, so yeah, I got a couple of people nominated me for an award from my local area. I went to the awards evening and I actually won the award. It was called the Get Active Award for basically getting people active who may have overcome barriers in their life. And obviously, I was really privileged to get that award. But like I said in the newspaper, I felt like it wasn't my award. It was all the kids that come to the sessions. Because if it weren't for them, then like, what am I? So we just put the trophy straight on the shelf. So it's everyone's trophy in there. Because yeah, like it's not my business. If anything, it's our sort of club really. Um, so yeah, obviously I was happy with it, really happy with it. But I'm happy the kids are getting noticed as well for all their hard work.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a really empowering thing. I mean, for you, you've grown up with a brother with additional needs, and so it's normal to you. It's not different, but what you're doing is helping by posting what you do to put on social media. You're helping others see that it's that they're normal people that are just like you and me. When you run these sessions, where do you do them at the moment? Is it you doing them from home?
Yeah. Yeah. So basically, when I was going to become like a standard personal trainer, I had like a little extension on the side of my house. So I kitted it out with all gym equipment, stuff like that. Left it in there for a couple of months, and then when I started to do what I'm doing now, I used it for that. So yeah, it's literally an attachment on the side of my house. But hopefully, a big facility will come soon. Hopefully.
I mean, you've got to, I'm sure you've got to fund this somewhere or another. Do you have like people sponsoring you to help you out? Do you have, with the goals of
Uh,
ability at some point?
yeah. No, so I've funded everything myself. Saving money up from working on a building site to buy the gym equipment. Obviously, my parents have let me use the extension in the house, but no funding, no sponsors or anything like that. Hopefully, stuff like that comes along as I grow bigger and bigger. Fingers crossed, because if that does come along, then I'll be able to help so many more people. But we'll see. I'm just focused on growing the business really as much as I can, helping as many people as much as I can, and then the rest will come with it, hopefully. So, yeah.
You touched at the beginning of being a boxer. I know that you've posted about how currently having an injury, a knee injury that's kept you sidelined for a period of time. Do you ever see yourself going back to that, or are you focused on your business now?
No, 100% going back to boxing without a doubt. Last fight I had was last July. Did a couple of box cups, and then after that, my injury started coming on worse. So it turns out I had an MRI scan a couple of weeks ago, and I've had like two large meniscus tears in my knee, but I tore them about a year and a half ago. So I ended up doing all them fights with the tears, which made it a lot worse. But we've got surgery coming soon, and yeah, getting back to boxing is one of my main focuses as well, because like without boxing, I wouldn't have been doing any of this, because I started boxing when I was young, and that's what set me up really. I was just a shy kid with who wasn't involved in fitness, wasn't involved in sports. Just I'm a completely different, and it's made me a completely different person, and I'm so thankful for boxing. So I've always got to keep that part of my life. And yeah, I've got aspirations to go in professional as well in a couple of years. It's always been a goal of mine. Um, so yeah, I've definitely don't want to waste any work I put in, waste any talent, because I really do want to go high with boxing.
What age did you start? Do you remember?
So I did kickboxing. I started with kickboxing from when I was 5 years old until I was 12 years old. Won world titles, European titles, stuff like that. And then once I got my black belt and I was 12, 13, I went to boxing. And since then, I'm 20 now. So for the last like 7 years, I've been boxing. And yeah, had 45 fights and boxed all the best in the country. Took loads of losses, took loads of wins. But I just want to keep that going. And I just want to keep getting loads more fights, loads more titles, and just see where it goes, really. Just like the business, just see where it goes.
I mean, with the boxing side of things, you say you're looking and hopeful to turn over professional. Is there a time frame you'd like to see that? Let's say, you got to recover first and get your surgery done, but is there maybe a like couple of year timeline?
Yeah. I'm saying I'm 2, 3 years max. Well, 3 years max. I'm hoping in a couple of years. Like, let's say I get a couple of fights next season after I've recovered after the surgery. Give me another season, and then maybe turn pro. Just see where it goes, really, because I want to like get the most out of amateurs as I can. I want to get as far up the elites as I can, because I haven't had many fights as an elite because of injuries. Um, so yeah, just see where it goes, and then when the moment's right, the moment's right. So there's no point rushing it. Got loads of years ahead, so yeah, just see what feels natural, really.
Have you got like a guideline of when you're going to be able to return from your injury, or is it up in the air at the moment?
we're just sorting out surgery at the minute because NHS just take long. So I'm balancing out going private as well with a couple book recovery closer to next year. But that's the goal. Maybe start next year for our fights.
Um, so besides, boxing in your business, is there anything else that you're looking forward to?
Honestly, mate, I've just been so caught up in training, dealing with the injury and work at the minute. Not really. Like boxing was like is my life, and so is this. So is what I do now for the last year. And it does take up most of my weeks. Like when I'm training normally, I'm training, 8+ times a week with all the sessions, planning the sessions, messaging people. So it does add up. But yeah, I have my chill time, go out with mates and that. But apart from that, go out with my girlfriend, go out with my mates. But apart from that, it's just work mode, really.
I'm gonna say you're sounding like a very busy man. Like what do you do for relaxation?
What do I do? You know what? Not a lot, mate. Like I used to play PlayStation. I don't even do that anymore. I stopped doing that a couple of years ago. I ended up trying to watch a bit of Netflix or something. I just turn it off straight away because I'll go sleep. I'm too knackered. As soon as I stop work, it's basically bedtime for me, mate, and I'm up in the morning. So not a lot for relaxation. Yeah, there's no hope there really.
I get home from the gym and it's already like 9 p.m. and
That's what, exactly. It's a day's done, isn't it? So no, we don't know about relaxation.
it's just when it comes to sport like boxing, you're in it 100%. There's
Yeah,
no break.
exactly. There's no point doing it half-heartedly. If you ain't gonna do it 100%, then you might as well not do it. You might as well put in everything you got and then get the rewards. Really,
That's the thing. Boxing's a sport. It's not like football. I've played football. You can
you can turn up on a Sunday and have a kick about.
turn up on a Sunday, have a kick about, and blame. If you have a bad game, you can blame the other 10 men on the pitch. But you're getting a bad day. There's only one person to blame.
Exactly, mate. Exactly.
And so if you skip one session in the gym, it shows.
Yeah,
That's why I fell in love with the sport, and I'm sure you did as well.
it's true. It's true. Like I've had fights where I haven't. Oh, what did you say? Sorry.
I said I fell in love with the sport just because of how demanding it is, and I'm sure that's the same case for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's the reason I say like boxing changed me really because it gives you that different outlook on life. You got to wake up early each morning. You got to put in the work. You've got to. There's so many things you got to sacrifice as well. So I just think it changes you up there a bit. Um, and yeah, for the better, really. 100%.
Yeah, because I mean, my for me, I only started when I'm 20 now, but I only started boxing when I was 16. And I'm only 15 fights in, I think, something like that. But the way it's changed my lifestyle is tremendous. Like, um, though it was all because of lockdown, getting stuck inside, not knowing what to do, putting on weight, thinking I need to lose it. Let me start boxing. Join my local boxing gym once the restrictions were lifted, and it just changed me from there. It's just I think it's a sport I'd recommend to a hunt like everyone,
Yeah.
whether you're gonna fight or whether you're just gonna train. It's just discipline.
Exactly. Like there, I don't think there's one person I wouldn't recommend boxing to. Everyone almost when who comes in my gym doing boxing, even if they ask to come do weights, because there's so many benefits. Like the benefits are endless, and I can't recommend it enough. I think it's honestly probably the sport I'd recommend the most without going to be biased. So many positives. And yourself, you get fit, you get strong, you get more confident. So many benefits, and yeah, it didn't just help me, but that's why I'm using it to help so many people now.
I was gonna say, so would you say is boxing one of the things you use with like all of your clients?
90% of them, yeah. Because even if like I'll have a woman come to me and says they just want to get a bit fitter, we'll end up doing boxing. If like with Nathan just with one hand. We last week for the first time put a boxing glove on both hands because he's able to do it with his right hand before. So we're mashing it with Nathan. Everyone, yeah, basically everyone doing boxing. Like there's no negatives. Like I said, protect yourself, fitter, stronger, confident. What else can you ask for?
you've hit the nail on the head. I think what you do is for someone like me who I haven't grown up with a brother or a sibling that's got additional needs, and it's not been something that I see so often. When I see someone like you posting these things to social media, it helps reinforce to someone like me that that's just normal. It helps other people see,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
people are just as capable of doing everything we can. And so I really admire what you've been doing, and
yeah.
I hope your business continues to grow.
Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. But it's just, and as well, it's just opportunities as well. Like a lot of these people, like can't just go join. It's they can go join a football club, but it's intimidating to just go join a gym. It's intimidating. So that's why I like, kind of like to use my business as a bit of like a friend. It's a friendly, welcoming environment. They're not going to be nervous going to. Like, I know what it's like going to join a gym when it's like full of people or a new football team, especially when some people haven't got as much confidence as other people. It's just providing that safe space, that place where they can like thrive on their own thing. So yeah,
Um, Thank you for chatting with me. I find your story really interesting.
mate. Thank you.
I look forward to seeing more of it on social media.
Perfect. You will do. Well, cheers for this anyway, mate.